Hi everybody, it's Nancy from NatureWorks. I'm in my home garden this afternoon and I wanted to talk to you about what the process is that I go through when I'm planting my vegetables and my herbs and my flowers. So this is a big wash bucket that I actually found down over the hill. This is an old farmhouse. And I add water and then I add Organic Plant Magic powder to the water, and as you can see the water is kind of a dark color. And then before I plant anything, I literally just take the plant, put it in the water, and let it sit until it's completely saturated with the Organic Plant Magic. And Organic Plant Magic is a fresh brewed compost tea that's then dehydrated into a powder. It's full of life. It has tons of microorganisms and beneficial microorganisms, and then it's in suspension until you add water. So once I've dunked them into the Organic Plant Magic, then I knock them out of their pots. And like this is sacred or holy basil, which is a really powerful medicinal basil. It's not used so much for cooking as it is used for tea. And it's really good this winter when I was feeling a little like I was going to get sick and everybody around me was dropping like flies. I just made holy basil tea. So once I do that, I score the root ball, and then I dig a hole, and into the hole I add a combination of Quaddy Blend organic lobster compost and a granular organic fertilizer, either Coast of Maine, ProGrow, or Healthy Grow. And then I plant into my raised beds. And I've already planted, and I've also been adding biochar, a little bit of biochar, which is really an amazing way to help release the nutrients from the soil. My soil is clay. It's really heavy. You can make pottery out of it. All my raised beds were recently rebuilt, and I had the soil going really good in here, but a lot of it got disturbed, and I've had to amend a lot of it again. So I've been through one bag of biochar this year. So, I mean, I can take onions, for example, soak them in the Organic Plant Magic, and then basically just tease them apart. These were leftover onions in the back, and I put them in the water, and I tease them apart. And now, out of that one little cell, I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 baby onions, 7. And what's nice about the Organic Plant Magic, because it has so many beneficial microorganisms, is it helps the feeder roots to grow. And the feeder roots are microscopic and you can't really see them. But that's what does all the work in absorbing the nutrients. So you take something like this parsley, which has seen better days. It's been on the benches all spring. I took it home. I said, I'll take pity on you. So I take these cocoa fiber pots off. You don't have to, but I do. And then I clean up the plant, just take the old pieces off. This will grow right back. And then I dip it in the Organic Plant Magic. And then I score the root ball, just to make sure the roots don't spiral around. And then if I was to plant it in my garden, it would be easy in a raised bed because the soil is just so loose and friable. I would plant it in my garden. And then my trick is, and my staff knows I saved these, I take this cocoa fiber pot and I break it up and I put it around the plant and I use it as a mulch. And that just keeps the plant happy while it's establishing. You can see how easy it is in a raised bed because the soil, once it's started and once it's gotten healthy, it's easy to dig into it. So I planted yesterday with the moon phase eggplants and peppers. I planted 15 tomato plants. I planted some cucumber seeds. This is what I have left to plant. Lots of cutting zinnias, which desperately need it, but I'm so excited. These are the Zowie Yellow Flame zinnias from Once Upon a Farm. I've got more parsley to plant. I've got a raspberry, one more pepper, and a lot more seeds. Squash seeds specifically, zucchini, winter squashes, more cucumbers, and climbing French haricot vert green beans. They're all going in this week because the moon phase is right. It's June. The soil is warm. These are my warm season crops. So if you haven't planted all of your vegetables yet, don't worry. You have plenty of time. So keep on planting. Use all of these wonderful organic products. Do the Organic Plant Magic dip, and you will have a very bountiful garden all the way through late fall. This is Nancy from NatureWorks saying, see you at the garden center.